Shola Gold, Michael, aka Emperor. Idle and wasted generation. That's my topic for today. Idle and wasted generation. I'm going to be considering this in just two topics. Are we actually idle and wasted generation? That is the question we ask ourselves. We was caught on a CCTV camera having sex with Musa. What happened? Let's see what happened. Nigerians. Now let's look at this very well. We have likes of 60.3k likes. Also, we have comments of 100.3k comments. Then at last, we have shares of 70.3k shares. Nigerians. The question is, are we actually an idle and a wasted generation? Okay, let's look at Nigerians. When Nigeria government signed a contract with Siemens to boost electricity in our dear country, Nigeria, how many comments? I know you can get online. We're having just 6 comments. Then we have a very big huge amount of numbers of viewers, which are just 4. Then finally, we have shares of 3 people sharing this on our dearest social media. What are we saying? A wasted generation or an idle generation? But looking at this very well, it's funny, right? We can say it's funny, yes. My sister, my brother, we can say it's funny. But actually, it is not funny. What I call it is what? Stupidity. Why? Let's look at this. Numbers of votes cast from the summary and analysis that I gathered so far from the ongoing BB Nigeria was 170 millions of people cast their votes towards the success of this program. Numbers of voters that we had in Nigeria as our 2019 election was 29 million. Let's look at the difference. We all know the mathematics. To cut the whole story short, is it true that we actually an idle and a wasted generation? How do we see this calculation? Now let's take a look at it. BB Nigeria was able to generate 170 millions of voters, in which every one of them participated to vote with at least minimum of 30 naira per vote. Looking at this critically, 30 naira times 170 millions of people. This is how much. And this is to a program that generates or that added nothing to our dearest country except immoralities and some kinds of disasters. It's a program where 2 or more adults and youth have been kept engaged, giving and taking sex and immorality to themselves. Where is this country going to? Why? Let me take this for instance. If an adventure, Nigeria government asks every youth in Nigeria to vote 10 naira per SMS for the next leader of this our dearest country in this coming weekend, the first thing that 1 or 2 youths will say, the suggestion they will ever raise is that Nigeria government should fair credit their accounts before they can make this vote. Then what are we saying? Are we saying the government is our problem or we are the problem of ourselves? Why the organizer makes more money from the youth? Let's rethink. The generation that plays too much, sleep too much. A generation that engage in an idle and gossip. A generation that engage in a gossip and shatter talk. That is what Chief Obafemi Awolowo foresaw. Generation of illiterate graduates. That was what Atiku Abubakar called us in year 2016. Hopeless generation. A generation that never planned for their future. That is what Oladosu Olufemi called us in year 2020. Idle youth who sit and do nothing. expecting everything to come from the government. That was the summary of all what Buhari said. To the scripture, brood of vipers. That is what John the Baptist called them. Now, this is a sad summary aspect of this. Total numbers of votes for BB Nigeria was what? 170 million. The smallest amount of votes that you can cast is 30 naira. Therefore, 30 naira times 170, that would be what? That would be approximately 5.1 billion naira. And the funniest thing is, the winner got 25 million naira while going. Just of recent, I had the increased money. Then, with an SUV, I think an SUV that wants maybe something around 9 million naira. Looking at the sum of everything, adding the two together, that is 34 million naira was given to them. Why the organizer of this event will go home with the rest of the money? It means money spent is not even up to 50 million naira. Summing all together all the amount of money that was used for this event to organize the feeding and everything, let's say at least 200 million naira. Not even up to 1 billion. The rich will continue to be rich, while the poor will continue to be poor. I am not a wasted generation. I'm a vibrant youth. My name is Shola Gold, aka Emperor. I'm a motivational speaker. Thank you so much.